this is the case of Roe versus Buckner. You all have been together 8 years. I noticed that Mr. Buckner is 12 years your senior, and you all have been living together, but until just recently, you have put him out of the house.
Yes, ma'am.
Because of these cheating allegations. Explain what is going on in your world.
I'm here today because I know he's cheating on me with the neighbor downstairs.
I'm not, baby.
I know he is.
Okay, you're like, it's this one right here.
This one.
This one, and
Yep.
it's the woman downstairs.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, tell me about the warning signs, though, that made you think it's the woman downstairs.
When he's lying, he sweats. So he can walk in the door and I ask him, where you been? He starts sweating, I know he lying.
That's his tail.
That's not
Yeah.
all the time. Not all the time.
And
Whatever.
it's your gut that he's sleeping with the
Yes,
neighbor.
you know that tuition. You know that woman intuition.
Dread.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't-
real.
The dreads make me sweat.
No, it's not the dress.
dreads
He
make
be
me
lying.
sweat.
He's a liar.
The dreads
When
make
he's
me
sweating.
sweat because they be on my neck and stuff, and I be sweating. It sweat real easy.
He switched up his routine, has switched up. He's not calling me, letting me know where he's at. He's going different ways to work. He's just all over the place, condom in his pocket.
Oh, capital murder. But my thing with it is none of this should be admissible in court. How you know where he took a new route to work? You should know what route I'm taking to work, if we being truthfully honest. But yeah, bro, he looked like this ain't gonna go good. This ain't gonna go good.
Oh,
We've been together
man.
for 8 years. 8 years. We're not using condoms.
Y'all not doing that.
Nope.
She says you changed up some things. And in any relationship, when you change up things, sometimes that's good.
That's
but
what
she says you're changing
say.
them up for the bad.
I haven't changed nothing.
Your Honor.
I haven't changed
Your Honor.
nothing.
If I say they changed up, they changed up.
I kind of got
The
to
back
go
of
with
the
that.
hand, 8 years, you already know.
It's
They
just,
men.
So tell me about when she put you out, Mr. Buckner.
It's just where we stand at, you know what I'm saying? In our new environment, in this apartment where we has a lot of females. And so they be at me.
Oh, wait a minute, you see how I say that?
They be,
It-
I don't be
it's not
doing
cool.
that. They be at me though. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not cool, Your Honor.
But I just talk and just be friendly, like cordial. That's it. We just talk. That's it. No friendly, no touching, no none of that. No hugging, none of that.
All right, but
But
here's-
these women coming at you have got you put out the house. That's my point.
tell us about that.
Well,
Your Honor,
was-
let me tell
I
you
was
about
No,
it.
no, I want to hear from him. I
Okay.
want
I
to
was
hear.
at the apartment and we was sitting outside, we smoking a cigarette. So it started raining. They were like, oh, man, get my hair wet, get my hair wet. And we hadn't finished our conversation. I tried to be a gentleman and let them in the house just to finish their cigarette. And she just happened to come in the door, like, and when she came in, they looked, and boy, they shot at the door, and I didn't get a chance to say nothing to her.
Look, I packed this stuff and put him out. That was it. Like, he had 2 women in my house. I worked an 8-hour shift, normally a 12-hour shift. But I came home early this day. Supposedly, you're just smoking a cigarette and it's
just
raining.
talking, though.
No.
We came in,
no.
we all in the
Your
same
Honor,
room, though.
This
Hold on.
man had 2 women in my house drinking my wine. And when I got there, you told me to chill. And by the time I turned around, they're gone. They jotted
They
out my
seen
door.
her
They didn't
face.
even introduce themselves
They
to me.
came in, seen
No,
her face,
don't interrupt
and
me
they
'cause I'm
got
talking.
somewhere.
Listen, he didn't even know I was coming home early that day.
It wasn't planned.
Because I normally work 12 hours, Your Honor. I normally work 12 hours. This day, I just end up coming home early.
What was he doing home, bro? I'm not understanding. I get what you're saying, but why is he at home? If you working 12 hours, he should be at least working 14. Or you ain't gotta do 14, but bro, why you got, I don't know.
So your concern is, 1, he's got the women in your house.
Yes, ma'am.
2, he didn't know you were going to be home. So what would have happened if he had had another 4 hours?
I don't know. You have to ask.
I think you're jumping. I think you're jumping.
No,
have
that's
to ask
exactly,
him.
am I right? Is that
Yes,
what you're
ma'am.
thinking?
That's what
All
I'm
right,
thinking.
And you think he's cheating with the woman, the neighbor, in your apartment complex?
Yes, I do.
Have you seen anything else involving the neighbor?
Yes. of
Tell me about
course.
that.
So, basically, he was off work.
Okay.
He do side jobs.
Okay.
So he said he was going to go hang a TV. All right?
All right.
He came back in like 30, 40, 45 minutes.
All right, so then he shows up 45 minutes later. You
So he came back, he tried to take a shower.
I was sweating.
Sweating, what I told you about the sweating.
you believe he was at the neighbor's house in that 45 minutes?
Yes.
And
And
you
I'll
think
let
he
you
was
know
at
why.
the neighbor's house because he came straight home and took a shower?
Yes, Your Honor, yes. So guess what I did? I told, this is too, it was too suspicious for me. So I told him drop his drawers, I smell his twigs and berries.
Twigs and berries?
Yes. It smelled like and sex.
Oh.
So why we here? If you know that he smashed her, he know he smashed her, then what's the point in going to court? I don't get it. Like, I kind of get it because you might want, what's that, confirmation or whatever the case, but if you went through all of that and these was your results, like, at some point in time, you got to dip. That's up to you if you going to dip or not. You can't be like, all right, well.
Okay, where did you go to hang this TV?
Downstairs.
At the neighbors. Did you tell her you were going to the neighbors?
No, ma'am.
Because you knew that she would have a feeling about that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so you run down, hang the TV, and come back and shower.
Yeah.
You see why this looks funny?
You see
Yeah.
why I smelt
But
them?
I was
Do you see
sweating.
why I smelt them?
But you saying you did not have sex with the
No,
neighbor.
and that's what the lie detector gonna show today.
All right. But you are convinced that
I
he
know.
was not just
Oh, I
hanging
know.
TVs.
And so what did you say at that point?
At this point, we in an argument. It was just like a blackout moment, like, let me
She
get away
put
from
me
you.
out the house, but no proof. And the young lady told her herself it wasn't nothing like that. I hung a TV.
So have you ever had a conversation or interaction with this woman?
Yes, I have.
Tell me how you got to that interaction. Tell me what happened.
I watched this man leave out the house early. I followed this man.
When?
Don't worry about it.
You brought an exhibit regarding following him.
Yes.
Is that right?
May I show
All right.
you, Your Honor?
All right. You want to cross to the monitor and show us?
So this is our complex.
Okay.
We stay at the top.
Okay.
The suspects stay at the bottom. He
And
went
that-
right here.
and that's the
why I
ne-
seen him going.
How long was he there?
He was in there about 15, 20 minutes. Enough for a quickie.
But that's what I'm thinking, bro. Like, you really, like, that's going hard if you gonna go right downstairs while your girl there to go crack the nail. Like, if y'all might get into it, you might say something like that. That's just, Would you keep it, man, be honest about it. In the comments, tell the truth. Y'all might I don't know who your neighbor is. I don't know, but tell the truth, man. I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't catch me in a place like that.
And then you saw him exit
Yes.
and go to your apartment, or where he go?
No, he went to the right.
So he leaves.
Yes.
All right. So
I
then what
swear-
do you do?
Well, Your Honor, I had to get ugly because I knocked on the door and I said, ma'am, was my man just down in here? She was like, did you ask your man? I said, no, I'm asking you because I just seen him come out of your apartment. She gonna like, you need to go ask him, and slam the door in my face.
That sound about right.
So this is the point where I
You was
called
gone.
him.
Okay, come back to your
ma'am.
podium.
Yes, ma'am. I called
All right.
him.
You called him.
Yes.
And what did he say?
He said, he answered the phone so quick and hung up in my face. I'm gonna call you right back, babe. Hung up the phone.
I know.
So I called him again. He didn't answer the phone. And when he got home, the bags was there. The hotel was already booked.
So you put him out.
Yes, I did.
All right, Mr.
ain't got him a
Buckner.
hotel.
Why you at Miss Toussaint's apartment?
I seen her. I had fixed the TV. I put the TV up. I guess I didn't put it up right, and she told me to just tighten some screws up. That's it.
I'm gonna.
Say-
Said, oh, you were tightening up down in this.
Yeah, I'm like,
You,
that's
it's
some
a
interesting
repeatedly
language.
thing. And why I can't know that you're going down here before you go to work?
Nothing happened. I'm gonna prove it today.
That's your story.
I'm gonna prove it today.
Okay.
Well, there's her side, there's his side, and there's the neighbor that lives downstairs side. She is here.
What?
You bring Miss Toussaint in.
What?
Would you state your name, please, for the court?
My name is Marie Toussaint, Miss Haitian Sensation.
The Haitian sensation.
Haitian sensation. You know that's my man, right? You see me walking up and down the
Miss
steps with
Rowe,
this man.
Miss Rowe, let me ask the questions.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
I apologize.
The day that Miss Rowe knocked on your door, what happened?
The day she came knocking at my door, she was cursing, she was yelling. I slammed the door in her face. Cause her man came upstairs cause I needed help with my TV. He's not really a handyman cause my TV fell off. So I had to come back and ask him for help again.
See?
So she came down, knocked on your door, you
She was
opened the
banging at my
door.
door.
And you opened the door.
Opened the door nicely. She's just yelling. and all that. I was like, oh my God, just slam the door. Like, I've been living here for 10 years. I don't need no drama. I'm just a Haitian sensation. So I just slammed the door.
Oh my God. Okay, you heard it. That's the curse. She been there for 10 years and everybody upstairs been in and out because of her. She is the curse.
So, I mean, you knew why she was down there, right?
Yeah, she think I want her man.
Okay, so why didn't you just
Yes,
tell
she
her,
did.
look, I didn't have anything to do. I don't know what
You can't talk to people
You just
when
slammed the door.
Yeah.
You just slammed the door in her
I just
face.
slammed the door.
You
No
didn't say
drama.
anything to her?
No,
That's
I
how
don't want
she
no
be when she
drama.
turn
I
up.
don't need no problem.
told me to
You
go
can't
ask my man.
Talk
When
to
she
people
turn up,
when
that's
they
how she
not.
be.
No, can't.
Girl, please.
Do you believe Mr. Buckner is cheating?
Yes, he a flirt. I catch him looking at me, but I don't want him. He's not my type. It's her I want, but little does she know.
What?
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that, man. We support it over here, man. GTG. I missed y'all, bro. Y'all give me a fuck it. Come on. Man, I missed y'all, man. But that I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad
You
at
want
that.
Miss Rowe.
Yeah, little does she know. I don't like guys. So he did a bad job.
Uh-huh.
But you called them back
There
again,
it
though.
is.
You called them back again.
Free me.
So,
Girl,
if you
please.
wanted Miss Rowe, why did you slam the door in her face?
Cause she was got time for that.
Okay, well that kind of clears that up, don't it?
All right?
Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Mr.
You're
Toussaint.
welcome, Your Honor.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Sure.
I think she's just lying to cover up for him.
You don't
And she like
believe
women.
that?
Exactly. Because you've
Okay.
been in my man's presence plenty of times to introduce yourself to me.
And that's never happened.
No.
And you feel like the reason she hadn't done it because she's doing things
Little
via.
creeps. Yeah. Like she just told you he's messing and talking to other women in the neighborhood. We only been here for a year, Your Honor, in this apartment.
Flirting.
For a year.
Flirting.
She did say he flirts.
I say I flirt. I ain't messing with nobody, baby. I ain't messing with none of them women in the apartment.
All right.
I'm a
I think,
proof.
Don't
Okay.
allow to take the test and you're not
No,
coming
no
home.
problem.
That's one
it.
proof
That's
right there.
it.
All right.
8 years is enough.
Okay.
I think we've heard enough.
Ready to come
I
home?
think we've heard enough.
All right. Tell me what we got, Mr. Cutler.
We have Ms. Rowe's belief that Mr. Buckner is sleeping with Ms. Toussaint, the downstairs neighbor. We've got the incident where Ms. Rowe comes home and finds 2 women in her home.
Right.
It turns out one of those women was Ms. Toussaint. And so she's got this ongoing concern that Mr. Buckner is having some kind of inappropriate relationship with Ms. Toussaint. Not to mention he's a natural flirt, and so that's just got her ramped up even more.
That's right.
And for all those reasons, you know, she's suspicious. Now, let me ask this, Ms. Rowe. If it turns out that he's cheating,
It'll be over. It'll be over, and me and my kids will be left hurt because you want to make decisions. You can't keep yourself to yourself, and you know what self I'm talking about. So it would be devastating. He's
You're
already
done.
gone.
You're done.
Yes, I'm done. I'm done.
Well, this court has done a full investigation. At this time, we would like to call polygraph examiner Kendall Schull to determine, is he cheating? Ron, would you escort him in?
Hey, man, shout out Mama T. If you watching right now, I love you. All the way from, you know where you at. I ain't gonna tell where you at, but you know where you at, because I'm there right now. Dear Miss Dear.
Polygraph examiner, you had over 30 years at the FBI. You headed their polygraph department when you left, and you have been in your own private practice in Knoxville, Tennessee for, is it 18 years?
About 18 years, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's talk about what you did.
Okay.
You asked Mr. Buckner, since being in a relationship with Miss Rowe, have you had sexual intercourse with Miss Toussaint? What was Mr. Buckner's response?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
I know it. I know it.
All right. Is there anything you want to say? Is there anything you want to say to Miss Toussaint?
I apologize to you, Miss Toussaint. And I will come have a drink with you next.
That's it.
I
All right, watch
apologize to
out.
you.
You better watch out.
Just thinking the same thing.
I'm just saying. Truth has been told up in here.
Set me free.
we still have another question. You asked Mr. Buckner, since being in a relationship with Ms. Rowe, have you had physical sexual contact with any women besides Ms. Rowe? What was his
Come on,
response to that
bro.
question?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being deceptive, Your Honor.
Mr. Buckner?
I was nervous about that question.
It's the plan. This is the plan.
No, I talked to him. He'll tell you I was nervous about that question because he said sexual contact, and I was trying to see like what he meant, and I ain't
Decipher.
have sexual contact, but I went to a strip club. I go to strip clubs a lot. Women grinding on me and stuff, but
Crazy.
it was no sex.
No.
All right, so Mr. Shule, would that constitute sexual contact?
Well, absolutely it would, but in addition to that, she also touched him as well. So that's definitely.
So that's what you allowing? He's gone.
I don't even know where to go.
I know exactly where to go.
Okay, tell me, Mr. Cutler.
We're gonna go to the next question. You asked
he
Mr.
beat
Buckner,
the case.
since being in a relationship with Ms. Rowe, have you had sexual intercourse with any women other than Ms. Rowe? What was his response to that question?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
So he was.
Okay. I'm coming home, baby. I'm coming home.
All right. All right. Is he coming home, Miss Rowe?
He can do another week since he fell one.
Oh, okay. But you're gonna eventually let him come home.
Yes, yes.
All right, Mr. Buckner,
good.
Yes.
you need to stay out of strip clubs. All right? You need to be honest with your significant other. And when I say that, you tell her where you going. Transparency always works. Ain't no guessing, because I can look right at it, I see it, I know what it is.
Ms. Rowe,
Yes.
he's the flirtatious guy.
That's how he got you.
You knew that when you met him, right?
Yes.
So that's just him. He's not gonna change. Now he's gonna keep it in check, right?
Right?
Yes.
And when you go visit Miss Toussaint, take him with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. I will.
Man, welcome back. Welcome back. That was a banger. We definitely came back with a hit. It was a lot of things I wanted to remember while I'm doing this outro, so hopefully I can get to them. But first things first, bro. I'm glad that it did work out, because it kind of felt like they matched each other. Like, that was cool. Felt like there was they had harm. Like, they just go together. Like, how shit just go together. They just went together, so you don't want to see them split. But I ain't gonna lie, bro had me on the rocks. He down there with the neighbor and all of that. Then the neighbor was trying to be up there with the neighbor, but down that, man, it got crazy for a minute. But on a serious note, to be truthfully honest with you, he could have avoided all of them problems if he'd have just told her. Now, I believe, I'm not saying that this is the reason why he did or didn't do it. I just feel like if I was in bro's situation, from what I saw today and how she responded to situations, I really wouldn't want to tell her a lot either, because she takes stuff and she just go. Like, she just go. Like she said, she came downstairs knocking on the door talking about be this, be that. Then the judge asked her, I'm remembering now. The judge asked her, the judge asked her, he said, why you didn't say something or whatever when she was right there, because she was when people are doing all of that talking and they being aggressive, whatever you want to call it, when all of that shit is going down, they not listening to you. She not trying to hear what she trying to say. And if she would have listened to what she was trying to say, she might have liked what she heard, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, bro, like, for him, he just got to talk. Like, regardless if it's going to hurt, this is how I carry it. If it's going to hurt your feelings or something or not, I'm going to just keep it a beam with you. Like, man, listen, this is, how I look at it. This is how I felt about it. This is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm not going to do. And from there, we just go on. If you got to compromise or terminate the situation, that's on you. But at the end of the day, something got to be done. Because by you not saying anything about it at all, it just looks suspect. And to be honest with you, she could have split, so I don't get it. But she lied. And she lied. She talking about she smelled him and shit and it was fine. You a goddamn liar. Man.